What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here in North Hills at the Anheuser-Busch Budweiser factory, which is a San Fernando Valley landmark. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about when this used to be one of the biggest and best amusement parks in all of Los Angeles. That's right. I'm talking about Busch Gardens. Let's get into it. So the Anheuser-Busch factory was built in 1954 as the third of 12 major breweries for Anheuser-Busch, and it was immediately one of the largest employers in the San Fernando Valley. The plant was 95 acres and contributed to a post-war economic and population boom in the valley, employing 800 people right off the bat. Now, the Busch Gardens amusement parks were initially developed as marketing vehicles for Anheuser-Busch, and they featured hospitality houses with samples of Anheuser-Busch products, and each subsequent one would be expanded further. The first was in Tampa in 1959. With the immediate success and scalability of the Budweiser factory in Van Nuys, it made sense for Anheuser-Busch to open a Busch Gardens park there in 1966. The park, which was 17 acres, cost $4 million, and when it opened, it was an immediate success and was one of the most successful amusement parks in all of California. Over 500,000 people a year attended the park. It was replete with a bird show, boat rides, a monorail, free beer, 2 10-ounce glasses of beer for anybody of drinking age, and a mascot. Actually, multiple mascots. The park was so successful that in 1972, they expanded to 22 acres and included a log ride, which crossed over the Union Pacific Railroad to a large netted bird sanctuary that included wild parrots. It was fun for the whole family, and in fact, my dad used to regale me with stories about him and his friends would go to Busch Gardens for the free beer and the fun. Unfortunately, in 1979, the dream ended and they shut down Busch Gardens to expand the brewery. The new brewery construction made the Anheuser-Busch factory in Van Nuys one of the largest in the entire world. In fact, this brewery brewed and canned the first Budweiser Lights, which were the first light beers ever to hit the market. As for what happened to the birds and wildlife, well, many of them found homes or sanctuaries, but some of the birds escaped, and people say that to this day, that is why we have wild parrots in South Pasadena, San Gabriel, and other areas around Los Angeles. So today, the Anheuser-Busch factory is the largest employer in North Hills and one of the largest in San Fernando Valley with over 800 employees. But the legacy of Busch Gardens still lives on, not just with the wild parrots, but in the memories of Valley denizens from the 60s and 70s. All right, LA, it's been a minute.